Hello everybody and welcome to today's stream. There's my controller. So I've made the decision, I want a bit of variation because I've been doing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon basically for the past 4 months. So today I'm gonna start off with one of the mainline Pokemon games. Just so that everybody knows, no, I do not intend on becoming a Pokemon streamer. But yeah. I've made the decision that I want to do a Pokemon nuzlock in Pokémon FireRed. This is my original copy of FireRed, which I got, if I remember correctly, with the money I got for a good report card. Okay, this is something that people might not know, but it is very common in the Netherlands for children, if they get their report card, to show it to relatives. And if the report card is good enough, then they might get some money for it. My parents would usually give me 10 euros for a good one. My grandparents, on the other hand, had fixed rates for certain grades. I need to start explaining the grading system in the Netherlands now. Is that you work on a scale from 1 to 10, 5.5 or higher means you have a passing grade. My grandparents would give me 5 euros for every 7 and 10 euros for every 8. If I got anything under 7, I wouldn't get anything. So this year, well, I had gotten a good report card. A very good one. Otherwise, let's face it, otherwise I wouldn't have gotten enough to buy the game. So, let's get started. This intro part might be a good part to explain what a nuzlocke is. A nuzlocke is a run in which if a Pokemon faints, it's considered dead. I'm not gonna release the Pokemon, I'm just gonna put it in a special box. What else is there? You can only capture one Pokemon per route. I am gonna put in, I believe it's called a double class, so I can't get a double one. But that's mostly because otherwise I'm gonna end up with a team inhabited with Pidgeys and Rattatas. It also means that there are some routes I just can't capture anything on. So that's a thing. Gift Pokemon are fair game to get. That does mean in Celadon I'm gonna have an interesting issue, because you can fish in Celadon, you can get an Eevee, or you can get something from the Team Rocket Game Corner. But I'll be bothered with that when I do it later. And what else is there to say? Well, oh yeah. If I find a natural shiny with like full odds, a shiny has a double life, as far as I'm concerned. As far as I'm concerned, also this guy's Gary. There will be no speed up because actual hardware, like I'm on a Nintendo GameCube, speeding things up isn't an option. So let's start off with option. Attack speed is still fast. I like the LSA option because that means I can just basically control the entire game with one hand. Because L now also serves as A. And let's make a save. It is gonna warn me that there is a different save file, but that can never be a great one because that one was almost an hour long already and didn't have a badge. Oh. But then, if I run out of Pokemon, then I just have to restart the game. Also, the encounter at the first route, it doesn't count until I get Pokeballs. I mean, you don't get Pokeballs right from the get-go in this game, so... So the encounter for Route 1 will count, like, the moment I step into the grass, with the Pokédex and the Pokeballs. And that now leaves me also with what starter to pick. Normally in this game I would pick Charmander as my starter. But for a Nuzlock, I'm afraid Bulbasaur is simply better. Anyway, I have the option for Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander. So they all have the pros and cons. Charmander in the beginning has a lot of cons, but gets good later. But I do like the fact how basically I can turn Venusaur into a full-on staller Pokemon, so that's always more fun. Also, Bulbasaur is definitely more convenient in the early game, with both Brock and Misty being weak to it, and you can't get poisoned with Bulbasaur, which poison kills runs. Come to think of it, it also means that Gary doesn't have an Arcanine on his team, and therefore only has one Pokemon in the end with Intimidate. If you pick any of the other starters, Gary will have 2 Intimidate users, so Bulbasaur it is. Welcome to the team, buddy. Also, what else did I want to say? No saves coming. I only save at the end of the stream when I want to quit. Otherwise, what happens, happens. This also means you need to catch enough Pokemon to make sure you can actually take on a whiteout eventually. I'm not used anymore to... Like, the only reason that I made that save in the house, that just is gonna make resetting a lot easier. If I need to reset, I can just reset back to that save. I don't have to sit through the intro. See? And this is what I picked up the poison potion out of. That's why you pick up the potion out of storage. Because it is actually relatively easy to actually lose this battle. Also, Charmander and Bulbasaur speed died. And exactly 69 points. Nice. Yes, I am mature enough to laugh at a number. No, you didn't pick the wrong Pokemon, Gary. I already had an item. Bold nature? Alright, I can live this with these stats. Special attack is high, but this was from before the physical special split, so I believe grass types are by default special type moves. And then it's relatively bulky but slow. Yeah, it's a Bulbasaur. I'm not surprised. Like, this thing in the end is gonna get, what's like my default moveset? It's gonna get leftovers. It's gonna get leftovers as an item. And then Leech Seed. Most likely Vine Whip and Razor Leaf, and I think I'm gonna hold on to Poison Powder. Like, the only thing that Venusaur gets to do is be bulky and obnoxious. So, this does not count as my encounter for this route because of the simple fact that I don't have Pokeballs yet. The thing with doing a nuzlock is you have to pick your battles wisely. But that just did give me a second potion. Also, the thing with Bulbasaur is because it's not the fastest of Pokemon, I'm not guaranteed that I can actually run for my level 4 Rattata. Yeah. So as you might have noticed, there are two Pokemon on this route, Rattata and Pidgey. The encounter you want is Rattata. Or at least the encounter that I want is Rattata. That has to do with some strategy that comes up later. I don't know why, but like Mystery Dungeon I prefer playing with like the actual joysticks, but this game I prefer playing with like the little D-pad. No idea why. Let's heal. Like, I would very much like to get the Rattata as my first encounter. Because that's something that people don't realize is like, Rattata is kinda shit, Raticate is really good. But Raticate is a bit of a glass cannon, but it's a glass cannon you can really use. The thing with Raticate is, it actually has pretty high attack and high speed. So what you can do is if you catch a Rattata on Route 1 and train it, in Lavender Town you get the move Return. Now Return is a move that deals more damage the more a Pokemon likes you. Also, it's a normal type move, so a Pokemon like Rattata or Raticate would get same type attack bonus. Rattata evolves at level 20. So, here's the technique you can use in the nuzlock of this game is catch a Rattata at Route 1, provided that's your Route 1 encounter. By the time you're at Lavender Town, that thing should be level 20. At least. And because you then have a Raticate that's been on your team ever since Route 1, that has never fainted, it should be close to maximum love for you. So in that case, Double Edge Return if I remember correctly deals the same damage as Double Edge. Minus the recoil, because it's not a recoil move. And at that point you can just start using the Raticate to start sweeping. That's kind of the technique in this game. And then if you're lucky you can also add a Nidoking to your team. You are technically guaranteed a Dratini because of the Rocket Game Corner. So you can also take on so you can just get a Dratini. So, now the nuzlock starts. I have a potion, and I've got balls and a Pokemon. let's see what we're gonna get. Now watch me make it through this entire route without an encounter. What do we get? It's the Pidgey. Doesn't matter, Pidgey is still a very good Pokemon actually. But I was hoping for the Rattata. Doesn't matter, you can use the same technique with Pidgey, it's just not as effective. But Pidgey is still a normal type. Also, in a nuzlock, all your Pokemon need to be given a name. I like to start them off with the same letter as one of their evolutions. So for Pidgey, Pidgeot, Pidgeotto, so I need something with a P. Let's call it Paula. Here we go. Yeah, that's the Rattata I was actually looking for, but oh well. Also, Rattatas are run killers because they know both Tail Whip and Tackle and will and shall outspeed you. And there's Leech Seed. That's the move that's gonna single-handedly help me being an absolute nuisance. Because if it hits, it's just gonna sap HP away from the opposing Pokemon and give it to me. In combination with leftovers, this gets a bit powerful. That was route 1. If I go up here, does it turn into a different route? Also, the old man in the catching tutorial is not part of the nuzlock, but there is a very slight chance that the old man actually fails to capture the Weedle. I've never seen it happen. Okay, he got it. There's also a small chance that this Weedle is shiny. Yeah, that's a new route. That's route 2. So let's get my encounter for this route. Again, I don't do doubles, so if it's another Pidgey, I get to re-encounter. But no, it's the Rattata I wanted. And then you guys get to see me do the most interesting thing ever for the next 1.5 hours. Actually training these Pokemon at route 1. I mean, I'm not gonna take a risk. Welcome to the team! Oh. Oza! The Rattata. So that's already half my team filled. Unfortunately, you don't get running shoes until after Brock. I shouldn't be complaining. In the original red, blue, and green, blue, green, and yellow, you didn't even get running shoes. I mean, I don't think running shoes were invented until the Game Boy Advance games, because I don't think you get them in Emerald either. Oh no, in Crystal. Emerald, you certainly get them. So, I now have to sit my ass down and grind. I'm doubting if I should make a save or not because I'm on an actual cartridge. But this cartridge has never caused me any problems, so I'm not gonna do it. And there they are, the 6 bits of grass I'm gonna grind up in, because these 6 also give me the option to step out of it in one move. So what I need to do now is basically train up my Pokemon. Yeah, that's like something that a lot of people don't tell you about Nuzlocks. It's a lot of staying in a specific area where you feel safe and grinding. Eventually it becomes less and less, but especially in the beginning, it's I find easier and better to basically overlevel your Pokemon. Like later, it's not that big of an issue because by that point they have gained some IVs. They've got better stats. I should have a better type coverage. I mean, at the moment I've got a Bulbasaur, a Pidgey, and a Rattata. Like, if that's your team, then everything is a pretty lethal combination. Hello, Smiling in Pain. Have a nice day to you as well. I'm here, haven't made a start on a Pokemon Nuzlocke. I wanted to do something that wasn't the game I'm normally doing. I normally stream Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but I've been going at that for close to 130 hours, so I wanted a bit of change. But I also didn't want to do just a regular playthrough of Pokemon, so I've gone for a Nuzlocke. But yeah, welcome to the stream. I'm currently just training my Pokemon because it's a Nuzlocke, so you can't be too careful. Question is now, how high do I want to get Bulbasaur? I mean, it started to outspeed the Rattatas, which is a good sign. But on average, it's still 2 to 3 Pokemon and then I need to go and heal. At this point at the game, it's not really worth it yet to be faffing about with putting on a Leech Seed. Let's see. Surprisingly enough, this might be the game in which I found the most shinies in total. But that's mostly because I haven't done any shiny hunting in Legends Arceus. At least not deliberately. This was also the game in which I found my first shiny. A shiny Vampy. In the post game. And I didn't have any Pokeballs. So... yeah. That was devastating. Because shiny Vampy, I remember it actually being kinda cute. I believe it's yellow. Your first shiny is Chansey. That's already a rare enough Pokemon to encounter in general, yet alone as a shiny. Like, that was very lucky. Chanseys, especially like in this game, they're like horrendously difficult to catch. Oh, I didn't want to see it miss. If that would have missed, I would have been in trouble. So I came real close to... well, that's the thing, I did know about it. But I just didn't have a Pokeball. Like, I knew what shinies were, I knew they were like very rare color variations of Pokemon. And I just didn't have Pokeballs. That was that's like a lot of people, like the first shiny encounters, they don't know what it is, think the game glitched or something, and they like run away or shut off the game. I knew fully damn well what it was, and I just couldn't capture it. They should have put a little notice in like the manual that like on occasion you can find Pokemon with a different color. And that's not the game glitching. I need to get my Bulbasaur a bit to a decent level because I need to switch train both a Pidgey and a Rattata. And I need to see what I can get on like that south side route of Viridian City. Because whatever's in there might have to be switch trained as well. I'm hoping on that route for Mankey, but let's face it, I'm probably gonna get a Spearow. There. 16 EXP. That's not doing a lot anymore. And then when I start switch trading, it gets even worse. But you can't get an EXP share until you have 50 Pokemon registered in your Pokédex, as in you own 50 of them. Like the Gyarados from like Gold, Silver, Crystal, and Hard Gold and Soul Silver, or did you just run into one? Because I know that there is a way to get, by default, just get a shiny Gyarados. Still, shiny Gyarados is quite a cool looking Pokemon. What am I saying? Gyarados in general is a relatively cool looking Pokemon. Yeah, I thought so. Believe it or not, in Heart, I have Soul Silver and that Gyarados was not my shiny in that game. I tried to capture the entire unknown alphabet and got a shiny unknown. So, that's that just means you get a blue unknown. It's a bit underwhelming. I finally got a grass type move that isn't Leech Seed. Good. And now I have a Pidgey and a Rattata to train. I am gonna have to hold on to Leech Seed because that's gonna make the late game a much better. It doesn't matter which one of these do I start training. Oh yeah, I forget. Pidgey starts off with just Tackle. The next move it learns is Sand Attack. I believe that after that it gets Quick Attack. Hooray. Let's level up a Pidgey, 12 EXP at a time. No, I need to be a Pokemon. That's not very effective. It's still more effective than using Tackle. I might actually encounter a shiny during the Nuzlock because Nuzlocks are a lot of grinding. Almost. The Pidgey is almost level 4. There it is. Next encounter. Oh, seriously. One thing I know for certain, that's gonna become one strong Bulbasaur. Because of all the switch training. But I should probably go and get whatever is in that other patch of grass. Oh, Kazuya is also here. I thought that... Weren't you not supposed to be streaming at this point? Apparently not. Let's see what I got in this patch of grass because it's a different route. Let's go, Mankey! No, it's a Rattata, which is great because I banned double, so I can just re-encounter until I get something that is not a Rattata. Also, I should probably switch out Pidgey. I got the Mankey, and it's a level 4. Am I daring enough for an extra tackle, hoping it doesn't do a high roll? No. I'm gonna put a leech seed on it. That's a slightly more controlled descent of its HP. And I'll start growling at it because lowered stats also increase your chances of capturing something. Yeah, I need to start chucking a ball. Yes. Mankey, that's a good one. I was hoping for a Mankey. Welcome to the team. Manic the Mankey. Because if there's something that Mankeys are, it's aggressive. Oh, and the Rattata has run away. That's actually quite good because that just means I can just get out of things. Yeah, no defense, no nothing, but it's got a decent bit of speed and attack. Yeah, thank you, Kazuya. Also, weren't you not supposed to be streaming? I thought you were gonna be streaming at this point. Yeah, that's Kazuya. Both my moderator and my boyfriend who I live together with. He tends to do a bit of bot account clearing out of my watch list. Unfortunately, there's still quite a lot of bot accounts on Twitch. So, yeah, that's he kicks those out. Let's continue training up a Pidgey. I do need to be careful with my Pokemon. I mean, last thing I want is for this Nuzlocke to fail because I'm not careful enough. I'm just gonna train the rest of my team all to level 10, and then I'm gonna check for Radiant Forest. And there it is, Sand Attack. Pidgey learned Sand Attack on level 5. Can I take on a level 2 Rattata with a level 5 Pidgey? Let's try it out. Yeah, I'm hopeful. I think I can take another tackle. Also, I outspeed. That's a good thing. Yeah, the tail whip tackle combination that Rattata has is like really dangerous. Because do not underestimate like how much your defense has dropped after like 2 to 3 tail whips. Especially seeing as Rattata gets same type attack bonus out of tackle. So that makes tackle, especially early game in combination with tail whip, quite a powerful attack. Level 7 Pidgey. What's that stat that's remaining so low? I like keep skipping through it. Oh, that special attack. That's okay. I'll come to think of it. That's quite a good Pidgey because flying moves in this game are still physical moves. No matter what type of flying move it is. So it gets attack, it gets defense. Even gets a bit of special defense, it gets some speed, it just doesn't get special attack. It's just perfectly fine because that's a stat it just doesn't use. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good if it starts off by missing. At least Pidgey also gets same type attack bonus. Because there are no pure flying types in this generation. Majority of them are normal and flying. So they also all get same type attack bonus. I should probably go heal. Yeah, that's one unfortunate thing about a nuzlock. Especially in the beginning, it's a lot of grinding. And like, nothing but mindless grinding on one of the first routes. Oh well, it's a necessity. And I'm back at... going to a Poké Center. Might actually be a good thing I got the Pidgey, because as I said, I need 50 Pokemon owned in my Pokédex registered in order to get an EXP share. And Pidgey is good for 3. Same goes for Bulbasaur, so that already makes 6. Rattata, just these 4 Pokemon will give me 10 registrations. And there's Gust. Yeah, just these 4 Pokemon are gonna give me 10 Pokédex registrations. Which, if I want that EXP share to happen, I need. And I have one advantage with this game is, this is FireRed, so I do have the entire 7 Islands part that I can use. fully intend on using that part. I mean, if you go to 3 islands, you're basically guaranteed a hypno. And if I really want to cheat, I also have Leaf Green and a Game Boy Advance. I can technically go get a link cable and trade Pokemon. There's like... Surprisingly enough, there's like nothing in a nuzlock that prevents you from trading with another game. So I could theoretically get both an Alakazam and a Ghastly if I'm lucky. I do have to admit, I don't have a link cable, but the Game Boy player on the GameCube has a link port, and so does my old Game Boy Advance. Don't remember where it is though, but I do have it here somewhere. But I'm not gonna do that. Like, that's a bit low. I'll make use of the in-game trades if needs be, but not of like trading with an extra game. Like, that's a bit cheap, because in that case I can also transfer other Pokemon, seeing as I also have Emerald laying about. Not certain if I can trade with that game, seeing as the internal battery doesn't work. I need to get that fixed. Yes, level 10 Pidgey. That takes a while. And let's go continue training a Rattata. I mean, Rattata doesn't get viable until you learn. I believe until you get Quick Attack or Hyper or Super Fang, either one of those two. I am however hoping that this nuzlock is not gonna take like 120 hours. Because I've crossed that mark for Pokémon Mystery Dungeon. Also, I don't know yet if I'm gonna do post-game for this game. I might just call it quits after the Elite Four. There is Rosa leveling up. I am at some point gonna struggle with naming Pokemon. I'm not even gonna risk it. That Rattata should not be in battle until it learns quick attack. And I completely forgot when it learns that. I mean, it is pretty frail. It only has 16 HP. That's less than the Mankey. Mankey is also level 4 and that one has 18. And there it is. I've spent almost an hour grinding away in this game. It's unfortunately what you have to do for a nuzlock. Oh. That did not do shot. That's quite a chunky bit of special attack. I'm not even risking it. There it is, level 5 Rattata. If only I remembered at which level it learns quick attack. I'll try. And that's the power of Rattata's tackle. It can two-shot a level 3 Pidgey at this level. That just shows how strong Rattata's attack is and how strong same type attack bonus is. Like, that just showed it. What I'm doing now is a bit risky. But against the antennas, I should be fine. And that was a one-shot. Still no quick attack. Doesn't learn it at level 7. I'm not gonna rush this. I'm gonna take my time, level up, grind nicely, and I'm not gonna rush it. I actually want to finish a nuzlock for once, so... Oh no, that's not good. Come on, Matara. Do I now finally get quick attack? Yes, finally! That took a while. Yes, quick attack is an entire 5 points more powerful than tackle. Oh well, at least it's got speed and attack. That's what I meant with Eradicate is mostly a glass cannon. As long as it goes first and hits, it's totally fine. And like, kills in one go, it's totally fine. The moment it doesn't do that, you're in trouble. I really like the Pokemon Center music in this generation. I might also be nostalgic. I think it's partial nostalgia. I really should do my hair coloring today. I mean, it's Sunday, I've got the time for it anyway. And let's go back to the Poké Center. And then it's only the Mankey. I'm really hoping that I can get the Pidgey to the Rattata to survive. Yeah, now I'm doing this on actual hardware. This is one of those games again in which I'm starting to understand why people do this on emulator and use a speed up. And back to the Poké Center. I really wish the game would give you the running shoes earlier. But at the same time, I can't complain because in the original game you don't even get running shoes. In the original game, you can walk and you can cycle. And that's about it. The data is getting kinda decent. I mean, it is level 8, so it better be starting to get a bit decent. There it is. Let's start quick attacking stuff. Let's continue quick attacking stuff. That's actually it. Oh. Last level for red data. At least for this part. The monkey is gonna be horrendous because I know how terrible an EXP curve it has. Pidgey has a good one though, I mean, that one only needs 174 EXP. Oh, and 61 for Mankey, that's not good. I don't know why, but for some reason, the episode in which they find a Nurse Joy that also likes Pokemon battles just pops into my mind. Because that's the thing with Chanseys is we all consider them those loving and caring Pokemon, but they're actually quite strong. Same goes for Blissey. They're actually horrendously powerful Pokemon. just a little bit more for Rattata. And then I still need to level up the Mankey. Oh, that's actually a Pidgey that has... That's level 5. I didn't even know you could get level 5 Pidgeys at this route. I believe they're relatively rare. Let's go and heal. Last Pokemon for it to level? I really hope so. Yes, it is. Okay, level 10 Rattata. And now we need to start leveling the Mankey. And let's start off with switch training again. Alright, next round. I can also with this team just take the gas and like go battle the rival. No, I think I'm gonna end on that. I'm gonna train up the Mankey a bit more. And then I'll end with the rival battle. How much EXP does this thing need? Oh yeah, quite a bit. Just for curiosity, how much does Scratch do? Alright, I can take this. Let's swap out now. Critical hits are scary. Yeah. There it is. Level 5 Mankey. That sound effect when you jump. Well, that already cost me half my HP. It's better than grounding on that side route over there, like on the left side, because yes, sure, the Pokemon are stronger, but they're also Spearow that just no pack. Which, let's be honest here, half my team is weak to pack at the moment. Like, half my team is weak against flying type moves. So, a Spearow with pack is actually kind of a dangerous thing still. Seriously, I still can't one-shot a level 4 Rattata with Vine Whip. That's something weird. Sometimes getting an encounter actually takes quite long. I'm gonna risk it. Oh, that's not good. That's a switch out. Okay, there's more damage depending on how heavy the target is. Which is great, you would say, because it's a fighting type move, but the downside is Rattata don't weigh enough for it to actually be effective. I believe on Rattata it still does the same as Scratch. Because of Rattata being very light and very tiny. Yeah, Rattata is rather tiny. I don't like this Pokédex because you just have this like comparison between two Pokemon and your trainer. Bulbasaur also isn't that large. Neither is Pidgey. That's also not a very large Mankey. Yeah, and that's why it does like low kick does crapple on Rattata. I just sorted by lightest. The lightest Pokemon I have is Pidgey. Then it's Rattata. That's why it doesn't really do anything. Yeah, it's not great. I really like those two search functions for smallest and lightest. I have no idea why, I just think they're kind of funny. I believe the smallest Pokemon in the game is Diglett. But it's not the lightest Pokemon in the game. I believe that one goes to Ghastly. Almost getting there. That is gonna be an amazing move for Brock though. Mostly because Geodude and Onix are just very heavy Pokemon. let's see. Yeah, that's... I've been sitting here for like a little over 1.5 hours, basically just leveling up Pokemon, but that's the unfortunate thing if you're doing a nuzlock. You can't just run through the game. You actually have to apply some strategy and you do have to grind. Immediately get an encounter. I think that Mankey from the back looks kinda cute, but from the front I don't want anything to do with it. Like, from the back it's kinda fluffy and cute. That was good. Like to see that. Come on. Another critical hit. Not certain what's causing those. Mankey is already getting pretty strong. I have to admit, the fact it's got a decent enough attack stat actually also helps. Oh, Rattata. Let's see, can I knock out a Rattata with low kick without a critical hit? Yes. Ah. Battle music. It's still not level 9. Level 9. How much does it still have to go? Oh, it's not the worst. But it's not great either. Oh, wrong move. Wrong move, same effect. I could just as well not stick to scratch. It's doing plenty of damage. Yeah, I think that was the right estimate. After the Mankey, I'll do the rifle battle, and then I think the 2 hours are kinda up already. I need to stop dropping stuff. And I need to go and heal. Yeah, I'm very sorry it's been taking so long, but nuzlocks are always slow in the beginning. But they start moving a bit faster later, because by that point you've got more Pokemon, things are stronger, you can take more risks. It's now just like, if you only have like 30 HP on a Pokemon, like how much risk can you take? And like a critical hit deals 12, like that's it, you can't take risks in that scenario. And if a critical hit deals like 25 and you have like a 150 HP, you can tank a bit more. Like it's a bit more. You can take on a bit more. I mean now like Mankey has 28 HP. If a Rattata hits with Tackle and it's a crit, that's dangerous still. That can still do nearly half. But later in the game, if like something hits you with a crit, it's nowhere nearly as bad. That's the reason why most Nuzlocks also like die in the first half of the game and not in the second half. Like, the Elite Four is dangerous, but let's face it, by that point you have a full team of 6. Good type coverage, good move coverage. They're a good enough level, and by that point you know what you're doing. Which reminds me, I do need something that can use an electric type move with some type of efficiency, because gloriously the ice type Pokemon Ice type trainer. Unfortunately, ice types in this game are mostly also water types. There's one exception, which is Jinx, which is also on top of, which is instead of ice and water, is ice and psychic. But yeah. There it is. Level 10 Mankey. Alright, let's go try the rival battle. The one at like the right of... I still keep saying the right of Viridian City, at like the left of Viridian City is optional. But I would like the cash to buy mostly antidotes and potions before I go into Viridian Forest. Oh, that's the guy that gives you Dream Eater. back to Viridian City to like get an encounter, but yes, Gary, my Pokemon got a bit stronger. Oh look, he's got a Pidgey. Oh no, that's not good. There it is. And you got some money for it. He really is an asshole though. Like, I think that in this game he's been made to be as unlikable as he can be. But now that does mean I can go and... I think I'm just gonna end the stream here. Like, this is a good point to end it at. So I think I'm gonna do that. Alright. That's gonna be it for today's stream. Thank you all very much for coming. Next stream is gonna be tomorrow evening. It's gonna be Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and then yeah, that's either leveling up Pokemon or getting more Pokemon. I don't know which one of the two I'm gonna do. I think it's gonna be leveling up Pokemon because I only have an hour. But yeah, that's it for today's stream. Thank you all very much for coming. Hope you had a good time, and see you all next time. Bye!